Good morning, Augustana. Thank you for being here today and for hearing our story. My name is Beth Squirra and I'm from Neighbors Incorporated, and I have been a member of Augustana for 26 years. And just really happy to be able to share a little bit about how Augustana has helped the people we serve here at Neighbors Inc. Through some really hard times.
And I'm Susan Schrader. I work with Beth at Neighbors. I'm the Director of Mission Fulfillment here. I learned about Augustana when I started to work at Neighbors, and I've been so impressed and thoroughly grateful for the generosity that's been poured upon Neighbors Inc. and the people we serve. And I'm happy to be here today with Beth.
And I'm not sure if all of you know this, but Augustana has been supporting Neighbors Inc. since the very beginning. We are coming up on our 50th year of service to this community, and in 1972, one of the pastors from Augustana was at the table when a lot of these decisions were made to start feeding the community. And as you all may know, the theme for this year at Augustana is Our Reality and Yet God's Promises. I hope you all have one of these to remind you of that every day.
At Neighbors here, the realities that we face are that people in our community need help. We have people who have food insecurity. They're not sure where their next meal is going to come for themselves and their families. We have people that are worried about making their rent or paying their light bill. And we have people who are isolated, who need us to be able to reach out and do things like deliver food and other essential needs. That need was amplified during the pandemic.
Another reality that we faced during the pandemic, which was unexpected, was that we had to send our volunteers home and our clients home to be safe. So in order to get food to people, we switched from a shopping model with volunteers helping to a call-in, pre-pack, and pickup system that was no contact. That system took every single staff member and every single food item that we had to make this happen. We were able to keep up with the demand because of support from churches and the community. There were some dark days that we weren't sure how we were going to continue to meet the increased need, how we were going to get food to people when they needed it. And so we just were able to, because of people like you, our church partners, our people in the community who are praying and helping us get through each day, we were able to do it. And that's God's promises at work. And we just know that the people that we serve are also so grateful. We've had many people come with tears of sadness turned into tears of joy when they can get what they need for their family. So many things happened during the pandemic that where we saw God's promises come true. We were getting some grant funding that we were able to purchase some food. The community stepped up, the churches and you stepped up. We received funds and food. And one of the things that we were able to do is purchase a new delivery van, so we were able to expand our reach. In fact, with food deliveries to people who don't have transportation, we've been able to double the amount of people that we can reach with food support.
So we also see God's promises fulfilled through the generous works of our volunteers. We have had new people stepping up. We have our cadre of volunteers that are willing to help us with everything from stocking the shelves in our food shelf to calling people who need assistance scheduling appointments, to the deliveries that we've talked about, that we're actually now able to make deliveries to homebound individuals. And all of these things are possible through God's promise, which comes to us sometimes through people rather than funds.
So we just really want you to know that when you fill out your giving plan at Augustana, it really does make it to the tables of people who are hungry in your community.
And at Neighbors, we're grateful for the support of congregations like Augustana. We feel sustained and cared for by your support, and it translates into many in our community feeling that same sustenance, support, and care. Thank you.